Yo, so the average cost of a date in the United States of America is $116 per date. That's right, $116 per date. The average person goes on a date 9 to 12 times before they actually find, quote unquote, the one, like throughout the year. All right, so you're spending right at about close to $1,000, for that. I'm like, okay, cool. So, and that stuff adds up. That's why you need a vision for dating. That's why, AKA, you need a dating budget. You guys know I'm very, very big on telling people that I will not spend no more than $50 to $100 when I meet someone up front when it comes to dating. Now, this number and this math is simply saying dating. Now, we're not talking about a committed relationship that leads to marriage. We're talking about people tend to date about 9 to 10 times before they get into an exclusive, committed relationship. So if I date someone here, right, for the first time, and we go out for 9 times, I may find out on the 9th time she's not the one. Then I'm gonna find someone else, meet her, and I may take her out 9 times at an average of $160 per person. Then if she's not the one, then boom. Then what about boom? Meet someone else. That stuff adds up. And today, we're gonna talk about what can we be doing, how do we date on a budget? What are some 10 date ideas for everyone in every single budget that you could possibly be in, all right? You know, fellas, I also added a category inside of the Today Show when it comes to dating within your budget, okay? Your budget, not her budget, but dating within your budget financially. Ladies, always be prepared to pay for yourself. I want to say this up front, okay? Always be prepared to at least pay for your meal, for your wine, for your part of the things, just in case the guy wants to split and just in case the guy is whack. The guy is just weird. The guy is not safe to be around, all right? And once you have your budget, fellas and ladies, here's the thing. You have to stick to it. You have to stick to the budget and do not be so big on trying to impress your date with expensive things. Because up front, dating for me, right, is about data. Is about, I am getting data to know if you are worth the investment, not just financially, but mentally, spiritually, heart-wise. I'm making sure that I'm going to be a good steward over my resources, over my heart, over my time, over my finances before I start balling out. Now, let me start off by saying this because when we go through these ideas, right, that I have, I'm not sitting here saying that I want you to be cheap. I'm not sitting here saying that I want you to, just say, oh, whatever. I could treat her any old kind of way or whatever. I could treat him any old kind of way. No, here's what I'm saying. I just want you to steward this season correctly. Steward this season correctly. Steward your finances correctly. I remember one day watching my father tell my biological mother no to something that she really wanted to do. And it wasn't just like a want, it was like something that was really important to her. And because my mom and dad didn't have the finances at the time, my dad said, no, we can't do it. And I remember being young and looking at my mom and seeing her get emotional, seeing her leave the room and she went out back and she just sat out in the backyard. And I was young. I was playing Sony, like Sonic something. It's a Sonic game. I remember that. And it was on the Sony something. And I remember playing the game and looking out at my mom and playing the game and looking out at my mom. And my mom was out there crying. She was a little emotional. And as I grew and as I got older, I realized it was because my dad said no to his wife on something financially. One thing I do remember about my mom back in those days is my mom didn't ask for things that she wanted. My mom has never owned any other purse other than Coach. She's never owned a Dooney and Burke. She's never owned a Gucci. She's never owned a Louis Vuitton. My mom has never owned a pair of red bottoms. My mom is not this type of woman that wants to be have all the nice and expensive and name brand things. She likes nice things, but my mom doesn't mind going to Walmart and getting a Michael Kors purse for $60. She doesn't care. Like, I remember taking my mom to the outlet and I said, Mom, pick any purse that you want. She walked straight into the Coach store and she was so excited that her son bought her a brand new purse. And I'm thinking my mom was about to go to the Louis store and spend $1,200 of my money. But no, my mama went down to the Coach store, bought her a $200 purse. I refuse to be the man that has to tell his wife no because I didn't steward my finances well when I was dating. I refuse to be the man to tell my wife no because I spent $116 on every single date I went out on, and I ended up spending about $10,000 or $5,000 in 1 year for ladies that ended up being not even a girl who was a friend, but a girl I never talked to again. That's bad grammar. I was trying to make it flow, but I never talked to them again. So all my money is over there. I told all of them yes. And I'm telling my wife no. Nah, I'm flipping that. I am going to be telling my girlfriends no up front until I see this could be the one. And then we'll start getting more yeses. Now, in the process of me saying no, I'm not saying that I'm not going to treat them with respect. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be intentional. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be creative. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to treat them like a queen. Oh, my goodness. I think we have to get away from, oh, the only way he can show that he likes me or the only way I can show her that I like her is I got to spend a lot of money on it. No, we just have to be creative and put intentions and put intentionality, put creativity, put effort behind our dating. So I got 10 ideas for different budgets to help you build your relationships while you're building your wealth. All right. And we're going to talk these. I got 10 and all these going to be different budgets for different date ideas for different budget sizes, right? And so let's go to the first category of budget ideas, free. Okay, free ideas. You don't have to spend a lot of money to go on a great date. In fact, you don't have to spend any money at all. Here are some great date ideas that won't cost you a dime, not a penny, not a dime, not $1, not a dime. Listen, here's number one, which I've done this. It's pretty cool. And I have this on here. You see my face is like, It all really depends on the type of woman you're pursuing. It all depends on the character. And as I was listening to her, because check this out. Here's my secret. I'm going to give y'all my secret, right? Here's what I'm doing now. Is instead of me listening with my money ears, I'm listening with my mental ears. And so what I do is I pull out my cell phone whenever I'm on the phone with whoever I'm getting to know at the time. And when they tell me something, right, I write it down on a notepad. Prime example is this young lady told me she loves the farmer's market. And she was like, man, I just love it. When I go in, I just get so fun. I was like, oh, really? And so I said, okay. So here's a free idea. Explore your local farmer's market. Now I know this is like, Anthony, really? But it's creative. It's unique. And how do you make the experience kind of stand out? Pick a sunny weekend when the market is open and explore the local shops in your area. Talk, check out the shops, and enjoy free samples. And y'all talk about the free samples. Did you like that? I don't know. Make it interesting, make it engaging, laugh, enjoy, talk about the experience. experience, right? And I was blown away that she really loved the farmer's market. And I'm like, the farmer's market? What the heck? But I ain't gonna lie. I was like, it was actually pretty dope. Because I was able to get some education. She knew some things. She was able to give me some education on some things. And some of the things I was trying, bro, I was like, yo, that's actually pretty good. That's number one. Yo, explore your local farmer's market. I know. Some of y'all looking at me like, really? Yes.